Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your pants because it's time for the second half. Now give it up for your second half MC, Alyssa Beatrice Michelangelo Pye.
We have a whistle. Heck yeah. Oh man, it is wintertime. It is cold. Is anyone else just cold all the time?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's winter. Why does everyone get married in the winter? Why is it a thing? I've been to 2 weddings in 2 weeks.
Cuffing
And
season.
they're so cold. These weddings. And so one of them was for my roommate over the summer. She's nice. I like her. I was her bridesmaid, so that's nice. But sorry, I'm out of breath from running. Also, maybe the slight concussion that I got the last time might affect my emceeing, but it's gonna be fine. Anyway, my roommate, she got engaged while I was living with her, and that was kind of stressful. Cause like, what do you feed an engaged person? You know, like you have a responsibility now. Like I'm single, I don't expect responsibility, right? Like, I don't know. Suddenly this person, like there's someone who's expecting them to be alive every time they come back to the apartment. You know, like, I don't know if I can deal with that kind of pressure. Thankfully, I'm not living with her anymore. She's married, so I'd hope I'm not. Anyway, all right, let's get this half started. I think this is the concussion talking. All right, let's get our players back up here. Come on up, guys. Hey, welcome to the stage, Alan.
I was here before.
But you weren't on the stage.
I mean, I was.
Okay. We're gonna get this rolling. We're gonna play a little good news, bad news, and I need all the players to the front. Yeah, all right. So this is a game of good news, bad news. This is a game wherein the players will jump up to the front when they have an idea of something funny. And what we're going to need from you is an item of good news, something good that's happened, and our players are going to tell us what is good about that. It's going to be the thing that you told us, and the bad news about that thing. So what is a piece of good news? Some kind of generic good news. I passed my exams. I passed my exams is the good news. Players, let's go.
Good news is I passed my test. The bad news is it was a pregnancy test.
Good news is I passed my test. Bad news is I walked right by him.
Good news is I passed my exams. Bad news is now I graduated and have to find a job.
All right, let's get a new piece of good news.
She said yes.
To what? Okay.
You just stole all our jokes!
I'm sorry, I want to be funny too. Okay, more good news, more good news.
Pregnant!
Come on, please, good things, anything. From this half of the audience, good news, please.
$100.
I found $100. Found $100 is your good news.
The good news is I found $100. The bad news is the guy woke up.
Good news is I found $100. Bad news is after taxes it's more like 2.
The good news is I found $100. The bad news is studying economics after 2 years has made me realize how dangerous the economy can be.
We're gonna do something else now. Okay. Sorry, Gabe. So we're gonna get bad news now. Bad news. Give us some bad news. I lost my toe. Is the bad news. Let's hear the bad news about it.
Bad news is I lost my toe. The good news is I have a really great punchline. Oh, sorry, hold on. My wife's calling.
Yeah, no, I don't have a punchline.
Bad news is I lost my toe. Good news is I can turn into a rat and go into hiding for 13 years.
Bad news is I lost my toe. The good news is I finally found the whale that ate it.
The bad news is I lost my toe. Good news is I only have 10 now, so I can finally be a pilot.
Next game is the game of Revolving Doors, and I need Rachel, Gabe, Parker, and Marshall. Players to the front. Revolving Doors. Okay, so this is a fun game. I like this game. It doesn't actually involve any doors, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna give each of our players a word. It is their buzzword. It is the word that signifies them. And when the word is said in the scene, they will either enter or exit, depending on whether they are off or on the stage. You'll get it as it goes. Gabe, you've played this before.
I'm just paying attention.
All right, so let's get let's get a verb. Let's get a verb.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Sweaty is the first verb. All right, so that is going to go to Parker, where it is sweaty. Oh, you're right. Well, we're going to take it anyway. Sweaty, yeah, that's true. All right, let's get an actual verb now.
Smelly.
These are all adverbs. Deep, no, we're not going to take deep fried.
Look. Mimi.
Let's get this happy audience. Come on, guys, verbs, your favorite verbs. Ooze. Ooze. Who wants ooze? Rachel wants ooze. It's whatever. I'm just getting words, man. Okay. I don't think either of those are actually verbs. Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's get another word. Just shout out a word. Your favorite word. I kind of like pistachio. We're gonna take pistachio. That makes me happy. Pistachio. Okay, and then let's get one more word. This time I want noun. Noun is a person, place, or thing. That's an adverb. Gerrymandering. It's the process of gerrymandering. I'm only an English minor, Gabe. Okay. All right. More words. This half the audience, please. Lice. We're gonna take lice. All right. This is gonna be fun. All right, players, please run through your words for us.
I'm the pistachio.
Lice.
Sweaty.
Okay, great. So we're gonna get a suggestion for a scene. We're gonna get a suggestion for an occupation. What is a thing that someone does? Security officer. I heard security officer. We're gonna take security officer. Players, yeah, that is your suggestion. Take it as you will. Players, are you ready?
Yes. All right, this is what I had to tell you here, Frank. I was over here tonight watching all the stuff, and the walls just started oozing. What do we do?
Is that pistachio pudding? Let me check my handbook.
What's this?
I'm sorry.
This is a priceless piece of artwork.
What
is wrong with it?
I don't know. It's not that price. If you look, she has lice in it. It's like, that's not that great.
It's because it's really, really old. What is wrong with you? That's how art works. Can I help you?
Yes, there's something wrong with this painting. It is oozing stuff.
Listen, I'm going to go get your supervisor, some intelligent security.
Sir, it's 2 a.m. You can't be in the middle of here.
Pistachio pudding.
Huh. I don't know why that's been going. Frank, this guy just came walking in. Did you see him come in?
Oh yeah, I know this guy. This is Sweaty Phil. He's been stealing artwork all over the country.
I'm gonna go get the paperwork to write you up.
We need that paperwork now. Don't you leave, Sweaty Phil.
I won't.
Man, Sweaty Phil, I've been chasing you, Sweaty Phil, all over the country, and I can't sweat another day unless
I
you're
got
at
the
bars.
pen right here. I got the blue paper and the yellow paper and everything.
Oh, your pen, it broke. It's oozing everywhere.
Oh.
Turns out at 8 a.m. the supervisor's not here, so
Whose fault is this?
I really need to find someone to take care of you.
You think you pistachio person?
You know, I'm gonna get you someday.
All right, Sweaty Phil. I'm gonna get you.
That was close. My life flashed before my eyes.
We're gonna set something down that the players aren't allowed to excuse all of those sessions. I'm supposed to have the power here. Okay, our next game is called Game of Phones, and I need Josh, Alan, and Rachel, players to the front. And for this game, I'm gonna need 2 audience members to volunteer their phones to us. I need you to find a text conversation that you'd be willing to have read on stage.
Very, very.
Pull it up. Be selective. This has gone wrong before. We're not gonna look at anyone.
Or don't be selected.
Or yeah, don't. It'll make our lives a lot more interesting. All right, you got one here. Okay, we're gonna take that.
If you're really
I like that already. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take yours right here. Okay, oh, so many phones. Okay, sorry, we've got 2. This one, please remember what your phone looks like. All right, so in this game, we are gonna have these 2 players right here can only read lines from the text conversation. Their vocabulary is limited to whatever they can find in these text conversations. Alan is free to say whatever he pleases. Don't know what we were thinking there. But these 2 people, okay, so we're gonna get a suggestion for a place. Give me a place that you've always wanted to go on vacation.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island? You've always wanted to go to Rhode Island on vacation?
France.
France, I'm concerned about your dreams. Come on, please. From the back half, please. The Great Wall of China. I heard the Great Wall of China. Let's take that. The Great Wall of China is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
How do I look? Is that bad, huh? You can tell I'm pretty nervous.
Boo.
Dude, come on, work with me here.
Okay.
You know, taking Rachel to the Great Wall of China, you know, the pop.
It's all good. It's
Question.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you're married, man. Come on. Got some advice?
That's what I have a dog for. That's what I have a dog for.
I'm waiting so long for this!
Josh, did you invite Rachel over without telling me? I think she just overheard I was planning on proposing.
Like I said, rough semester.
It's your fault!
It's funny because it's true.
Hey, Rachel, come on in.
The dream has finally come true.
I mean, what dream are you talking about? I don't. Yeah, we're going to China. That's the big dream. Nothing else.
I want years, decades, eternity.
I mean, you're kind of ruining the shit. Dude, I hate you!
Celestial Kingdom at best.
that's relatable. Okay, so the next game is called Super Happy Surprise Dating Game. For this game, I need Josh, Gabe, and Parker players to the front, and also I need a female audience volunteer, preferably one who is single. Single audience volunteers. Yeah, you, come on up. Come on up, Becca. Okay. Becca, are you ready to be a part of our dating game?
Sure.
This is Becca, I used to live with her. Okay. Here, Becca, this is your microphone. You get a microphone. Alright. Give me a voice. It's too late now. Alright, so this is the game of Super Happy Surprise dating game. We have got 3 eligible bachelors here. Becca, please do not look at them. It's Super Happy Surprise dating game.
Oh,
so,
don't look at the surprises.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the same thing we've been throwing out all
You haven't been throwing anything at me, so... Wow. Oh, she's salty. Okay. This is a good start to this game. Okay, so what's going to happen here is our lovely bachelorette, Becca, here, is going to be interviewing our 3 bachelors, contestants here, and they are going to introduce themselves to us real quick. Bachelor number 1, why don't you get us started?
Yes, hello, oh no, we're not supposed to say our names, are we?
No, please keep yourselves anonymous.
Well, I am a social activist. You see, my people have been discriminated against for decades. Just because we sound evil does not mean we are evil. Just because we occasionally think of funny things we've heard does not mean we are laughing evilly. Oh, that Jim Gaffigan, what a guy.
Thank you, Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 2, let's hear a little bit about you. Yeah, give it up for Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 2, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. I am from Transylvania. I live in the trailer park right outside the castle there. I like riding in my truck and just kicking back and relaxing and feeding on the flesh and blood of the innocent sometimes. What can I say?
All right, he's a simple man with simple tastes. Give it up for Bachelor number 2.
That simple taste is P positive.
Is that it? Good thing I may be positive. All right, Bachelor number 3. Give us a little introduction.
I'm a very misunderstood individual. I just do what I'm told. When I don't do what I'm told, people yell at me. But it's okay, because I have a job to do, and although I cannot disclose my real name, let me just tell you that my name rhymes with burning wheat, and I'm a part of every student's life at BYU.
Why are you burning the wheat? That's my Uncle Jim's!
All right, thank you, Bachelor number 3. You guys are going to get it eventually. All right, Becca, do you have a question for our contestants here? Any question at all. Preferably one that will help you choose one to go on a date with. This is the dating game.
So do I have to ask like specifically one?
No, just ask a question.
Right.
Just any question.
Lots of pointers.
Do you like stargazing at night or during the day?
Do you like stargazing at night or during the day?
I gotta tell you something. It's been a long time since I could go out during the day, but I didn't think there were stars back then. Ooh, we have been missing out.
You really have, Bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 3.
Let me just say that I like looking at stars all the time, but you just have to know that I have to be in by 11:59:59. Or else it's not worth doing.
Thank you, Bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 1.
I very much enjoy stargazing. My friend Alistair owns a planetarium on the top of a remote mountain. Sometimes we go up there and look at stars. I believe he's also working on a laser up there, so maybe we could see that if we visit him. Oh, Conan O'Brien, what a little.
All right, thank you, bachelors. Becca, do you have another question for us? Give us another question.
Do you like your steak rare and bloody, well done, or burnt?
This is important to know. You gotta know how people like their meat. Bachelors, bachelor number 2 seems like he's got a ready answer for us.
Well, I do like some blood. I'm not gonna lie about that right there. But honestly, as long as that steak ain't made out of wood, I'm pretty happy with it.
All right, thank you, bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 1, why don't you give us an answer?
I will take the rarest steak of all, and it will burn, burn, burn! And that's how I like to eat them.
Thanks, bachelor number 1. Becca, maybe if you could ask a more general question to our bachelors, get a sense of their character and kind of who they are as people. Oh yeah, bachelor number 3, do you have an answer for us?
I just wanted to say that I usually take my steak a little on the red side because the amount of time it takes to cook a steak well done is just a bit too much for me because I time out after a while. And I lose interest very quickly.
About how long do you feel like you can stay focused?
Oh, 2 hours.
That's a tough life, man. Becca, a more general question for our bachelors.
General question. What type of music do you like to listen to?
Ooh, great question. Music interests. Bachelor number 1.
During my time as a social activist, I have come across many cultures with many different kinds of music. But I think my favorite is this album that my friend Phil gave me, full of organ music. I like to put it into my sound system at home and have it blast during thunderstorms. I love John Mulaney.
Thank you, bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 3.
Sorry, what was the question?
Your favorite type of music?
Oh, you have to double verify to get the answer to that question. So if you could just give me your phone number now. And we'll see where this goes.
How about just an email?
That works too.
Bachelor number 2.
What kind of music? Well, Becky, tell me a little bit. What's your astrological sign?
Anything but Becky.
Your astrological sign.
Let's see. Aquarius.
Aquarius? Man, I love going down to the Aquarius. There's octopuses in there. Oh man. Well, I got the music for you. Back in the Renaissance, I heard lots of real good music that I can play on spoons and jugs and harmonicas. So, gosh dang it, I'll play any of them for you.
Right. Thank you, bachelors. Becca. Do you have a question for a specific bachelor? I'm sure you've narrowed it down a little bit in your mind at this point. Go ahead and ask a specific question.
Bachelor number 2. Do you happen to have an extreme distaste for garlic?
Garlic? Well, yeah. When I usually like to eat my possum with just some salt and pepper. And I also like to eat the blood of an innocent virgin with salt and pepper as well. So I don't need no garlic.
All right. Well, that's only mildly disturbing. Becca, one more specific question. Narrow down your choices, please.
Bachelor number 3. If I go on a date with you, starting at approximately 8:02 in the evening, am I allowed to take a 30-minute break and return to said date?
Well, I appreciate this digital dialogue that we are having. but I just wanted to be honest with you. CAS is unavailable. So I might have to take myself out of the competition.
All right, Becca. We need to have a better vetting process for our bachelors. Becca, I'm sure you've narrowed it down at this point. Please make your choice. Bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3.
Pick number 1.
No comments from the peanut gallery, please.
Well, I have never liked learning sweets, so I can't go with bachelor number 3.
Heartrending.
Story of my life.
And anyone who can't eat Italian food is not for me, so I can't have bachelor number 2. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with bachelor number 1.
Bachelor number 1! Let's go see your prizes, Becca. Come on over. Oh, yes, that's amazing. Thank you so much for playing. Super happy to play with you. Give our bachelors a round of applause. Oh man, I love that game. Alright, next we're gonna play a musical game. Josh, Blake, take your position. Hang on, we haven't even gotten there yet. This is the game of Hoedown, and I need Alan, Parker, Marshall, and Gabe. Players to the front. Alright, before we get going here, before I let you know what's going on, what's going down, as it were, I need a suggestion of an occupation. Give me an occupation, something you've always wanted to do, like your childhood dream occupation. I'm gonna take paleontologist. There's paleontologist. Dinosaur bones. I feel like everyone wanted to be a paleontologist at some point. So what we're gonna be doing here, this is the game of Hoedown. If you have seen the show, Whose Land Is It Anyway, you might be familiar with what we're about to do here. But our players on stage here are going to sing a song, a very barn-raisy kind of song that they're going to make up right here on the spot right now, and it's going to be the Paleontology Hoedown. Josh Blake over here, one of our players, is going to be tickling the ivories for us. Players, are you ready with your Paleontology song? All right, let's get this going.
I've been kneeling in the dirt, my back is really sore. I'm trying to dig up this real big dinosaur. I've been doing here with my paleontologist friend Tom. Oh look, it's not a dinosaur, I dug up your mom.
I'm a dino digger, I was just hired. And by that I mean, I was just fired. Turns out I wasn't doing my job right. Digging up dinos shouldn't involve dynamite.
Yesterday I was walking along and I found a big T-Rex. But it didn't hook up with my Pokedex. See, I wanted a Pikachu and a Squirtle too. But what is this T-Rex here? I never planned for you.
I'm not a paleontologist. I'm just a dad. When it comes to entertaining kids, I'm really bad. It's really hard and I'm gonna lose my mind if I have to do it one more time. Watch The Land Before Time. Like 8 times in the last week. I know how it ends.
You got it. Sorry, Lucy, I get it. Come on, guys.
Announcements for you. We do, and for this we're gonna hand it off to our glorious leader, Gabriel Goulding.
Yeah, Gabe. For a year and 2
months now, and you're still saying my last name wrong. Hi, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to say that. When I was
This show's for charity.
Yeah, this show was for charity. Spoiler alert. So thanks for coming and giving us your money. All of it is going to the Cancer Research Institute.
Thank you, Gabriel Golding. Our last game, this is the last game of the night. Oh, that's right, be sad. But before you be sad, we're gonna play a game called Playground Insults, and I need all the players to the front! And I need two of y'all to get out. Bye, Game Island. All right, great. Now that they're gone. Oh no, wait, hang on. Okay, now we can get this party started. Alright, so this is the game of Playground Insults, and what's going to happen here is we are going to come up with an insult that you might hear on a playground. Go figure! But here's the thing. Our players here are going to know the insult, but our players outside, they're not going to know it. And it's going to get mimed to our players outside by these people. They cannot use any words, just gestures. So we're gonna get an insult. We're gonna get an adjective, noun, that verbs. Just needed to remind myself of the order here. So I need an adjective. Give me an adjective.
Magnetic.
Magnetic is tempting. More adjectives. More adjectives.
Slimy, inflatable.
Moist. Absolutely.
Clear.
I like crispy. Crispy.
Okay.
A crispy noun. We need a noun. Maybe not something that's so socially relevant, guys. More nouns, more things, person, places, things. Lanyard. A crispy lanyard. What does the crispy lanyard? No, that's something that doesn't have anything to do with crispiness or lanyards. Give me a verb. I need a verb from you. We've already done oozes, guys. Move on. More verbs. I'm gonna take expands. A crispy lanyard that expands. That I would hate to be called that. That would just get me down. Okay, so we've got our what is it? An insult. We've got our insult. Let's call our players back in here on 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got our insults, we've got our insulters. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Yes! Who's starting?
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do a timer.
That's right.
Man, I'm on top of this.
MC, are you ready? No!
Okay, we're gonna get 20 seconds each. We're gonna get the vaguely thematic red team to go first. That's you guys. Alright, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Sweet!
You're so dumb. You touch hot stoves all the time because you don't know that they're hot, and then you eat eggshells. That's how dumb you are. And when you eat those eggshells, then you are confused, and you look at the eggshells more, and you put a stovetop on them.
I'm not dumb, you're dumb. I just got a C plus in math class, and that's average. And you're just a brick. You're brittle. You're so fragile. Your ego. You have to stroke it every morning. Your ego.
Oh yeah. Well, you're so fragile that you are a little puppy dog you're a pig. You're a pig is what you are, and I am going to cut you up and eat you as bacon. You are a...
Oh yeah, well bacon tastes real good. It's my favorite breakfast food. Okay, and you're just 2 syllables. You dirty. You're urinating. You're degrading. You're zipping. You're taking your pants off.
I know how to tie zippers. My mommy's proud of me. You're so crispy. You break all the time. Like someone whose bones are crispy. And then you put on necklaces. You put on your mom's necklaces and you drop them.
I'm not crispy, you're crispy because you pick your nose and wipe it on your shirt and then it dries. And then you make omelets. But you're not very good at it because you didn't turn the stove on. And then you take your eggs and you stretch them out for some reason. Yeah, like taffy. You're a crispy...
Egg taffy is delicious, so joke's on you. And then you spark at things. You are the spark plug, and in a bad way. And then you like screw things, and then they're tighter. No, they're looser.
Your mom's the one that's loose.
I'll tell you what, you're a crispy 2-syllable thing. Yours is like you wave, and then there's the ocean and water and wave and the tide, but still, you're still water because you're boring. And then there's a lake, you lakety lake, and you drive into a tree.
Well, you're a crispy airplane. You're a crispy airport. You're a crispy landing. You're landing. Yeah. You're a lawnmower.
You're a crispy tube with you're a crispy telescope. You see things far away. That's how dumb you are. You are the ground. You are dirt. You are sticking things into the dirt, like a discoverer. What's the word? Explorer. I got a C+ in history. And
you're a crispy land shark. You're a crispy landowner. You're a crispy English white man. Crispy shoe. You're a crispy land shoe. You're a crispy Lance Armstrong. Yeah, he was a cool guy. I don't know why I called you that. You're not cool. That was the implication.
I got that. You're a crispy land neck. You're a land hole with like there. I put you around my neck. And dangle.
You're a crispy land hole, you dumb You're a lantern. You're a crispy, drippy. You're a hoodie. You're a drawstring. You're a lantern. You're a lampoon. You're a crispy.
You are a crispy landlock. Oh, I am standing up to you because I am tough. You are a crispy exchange of goods and services. You are so pregnant.
You're a crispy landline. I thought that was it. You still have a cell phone sold. You got 3 shoes. 3 syllables. The first one's land. The second one is foot. Foot toe. It's sock.
You are the land toe, land foot, land shoe, land heel, land sole. You are the land heel. You are the landless. You rent.
The land arch of the foot, the ball of the heel, the skin. 3 feet ball. You're a 3-foot. You're a yards.
You're a crispy lanyard that doesn't know what the last word is. Now you're a crispy lanyard that runs away. That's what you are. You're gonna run away from me.
Yeah, because I'm trying to attack you. You're a crispy lanyard that pumps. You're a crispy lanyard that inflates. You're a crispy lanyard that detonates bombs.
You're a crispy lanyard with 2 syllables that gets bigger. X. Oh, the X factor. You lost. And when you sound like.
You're a crispy lantern that deflates because you're such a bummer. You're from the X-Files. You're divorced. You're accelerates. You used to be in a band, but you got kicked out because you're a loser.